Just kind of talk about what Ethan, Dane, and Seth have kind of meant for you, coming up under them last year or the last couple of years, and now finishing their careers with you. You're able to finish out with them. Kind of what have they meant to your career and your development?
I mean, yeah, they're just my bigger brothers. I think they've taught me a lot in this basketball stuff. Ethan's been the captain, and Cedric's been following. Dane's my roommate. They've taught me a lot about how to approach the game, how to work out, how to schedule everything, how to treat your body, everything around basketball. They've taught me a lot.
How much is it maybe some added motivation for you guys to finish out the regular season on a high note, kind of send them out right after, I think what's fair to say, been a tough few weeks?
Right. I mean, that's our goal right now, just to, hopefully do great things in our tournament and just hopefully have Ethan and Seth and Dane just happy with their last season.
For you, obviously, the first 2 years you were in college, there wasn't a whole lot of losses. There was a lot of wins. Obviously,
exactly.
Hasn't been as successful this year. What's maybe the biggest thing you've learned from having to deal with, with losses at points piling up and kind of, the first time there's been like some serious adversity win-loss-wise in your college basketball career?
I think the difference is just maybe just us being together. It's been hard. Obviously, we have all summer and spring together, and obviously that affects into season. We aren't doing exactly what we wanted to do, but that's just a bigger deal we have to figure out next year.
I forget the exact question that you got after the Gonzaga game. There's something about pushing through adversity, some of those rough stretches against them, and your answer is something along the lines of I've had a harder life, and that's kind of what helps me push through those moments. I was wondering if you could kind of expand on that and how that kind of feeds into what you do on the basketball court.
I mean, yeah, I had a hard upbringing. Serious question. Good job. My parents had passed away at a young age for me, and my sister had to step into that role for our family. I think I just play how my life was, just try to play hard, just try to push through.
So your sister kind of raised you almost?
Yeah,
or?
She raised me and my little brother.
Okay. Mm-hmm. How did that all go, and how different of an upbringing was that, from what it would have been?
I mean, it was different, but we all loved each other. Obviously, it's not easy to see your sister be your mom and your dad and have to coach you through life, but we figured it out.
So how old were you when they passed away?
My mom, I was in 7th grade, and my dad in 7th grade, and my mom sophomore year of high school.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How that was obviously several years ago. By now, what kind of place does that have in your life now, and how much is that on your radar on kind of a day-to-day basis?
I mean, yeah, I try to be balanced with my mindset. I think it's been up and down, but just trying to get my head right. Obviously, I've been trying to get better. I think I've got a lot better. That's what I'm hearing from my coaches. Just trying to not get too high and not let the lows too low. Yeah.